I like the Persona series quite a lot, and in light of Persona 3 Reload being announced, I have no words for how excited I am. I said the same thing on Twitter, link in the description. But I want to talk about something I don't like about Persona 3. As you'll have figured out from the title and thumbnail, I have an unshaking, unyielding ire toward the Femc. And as such, I won't find it a big deal. Well, I do not find it a big deal, given we know that Reload is just base 3. I don't care that she isn't in Reload. If anything, I think it might be a good thing. Okay, look. While I don't like the Femc personally, if you like her, that's fine. You're allowed to disagree with my opinion. For whatever reason you want. If you like the Femc, or you just think my opinion's dumb. That's fine. If you like the Femc, think she adds to the story, which she does in the fact that she's got a whole route. But yeah, I don't like her. Perhaps if I properly sat down and played Portable all the way through in the Femc route, maybe I'd see the light. I doubt it, and I'm not going to do that, because I, like I've said, have an ire toward the Femc. This is probably a very rambly video. But why do I hate the Femc so much? Where does this vitriol come from? Well, the elephant in the room, the main thing, obvious spoilers for Persona 3. Don't watch this if you don't want to be spoiled, if you haven't played it and are going to get Reload, or just haven't played it and don't plan on playing it, but don't want to know, but then why would you be here? But yeah, spoilers, obviously. And that's the Shinji thing. You know, how Shinji dies in 3. But if you're on the Femc route, you get a social link with Shinji. And if you max out said social link, he just doesn't die. And it's the most arbitrary... Well, he basically does. He ends up in a coma. Unless you pick him as the person that comes to see you before everyone else at the end of the game. Then he magically isn't in his coma anymore and gets there. Whatever. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. And it's the most arbitrary bullshit ever. Because in his social link, he talks about this pocket watch that he has that then blocks the fucking bullet that kills him when Takaya shoots him. Like, and that puts him into a coma for some reason. Excuse me? What the fuck? Why is it even possible to, quote-unquote, successfully save Shinji? Because he isn't dead at the end of the game. Why can you do that? It's dumb. First of all, it takes away from Akihiko's second awakening and his persona evolution, because that's all based upon Akihiko's death and coming to terms with it, as opposed to coming to terms with Akihiko, Shinji being in a coma and then coming out of the coma. It just removes weight to Akihiko's character development that I don't like. Like, I really don't like. And it's... The Femc is the reason for this. Now, I know what you're going to say. You control the buttons you push. Doom tweeted it out. But if you've played a Persona game, you're incentivized to max your social links. You benefit a hell of a lot from maxing them. Less so in Persona 3 compared to 4, and then much less compared to 5. But the point still stands. You're incentivized to do it. Not doing it is against what you're, quote-unquote, supposed to do. So it just... it doesn't sit well with me that you're able to save Shinji. That's the main source of my hatred toward the Femc. In fact, it's probably the main thing that makes me hate her so much, is the ability to save a character that shouldn't be savable and just mess with characters' developments. I don't mind most of her social links, in all honesty. I found it a bit weird that you can romance Ken. That's unsettling to a degree. Femc also being a kind of ray of sunshine. She's a bit too positive. And you might be saying, oh, but that's the point. She's supposed to contrast and just shut up. Sure, I might be missing the point of her character, but I don't care. I'm just not a big fan of her kind of... She doesn't really feel like she fits in among the rest of the Persona 3 cast. and the context of the story, in my opinion. You can disagree with that if you want. It's just my personal feeling on the matter. She doesn't feel right. And I get people like the Femc. I'm just not one of them. If you couldn't tell. And it is based upon, small things. Although I don't consider the Shinji thing to be small. That's fucking huge and shouldn't be a thing. But, I'm not a big fan of her character as a whole. Generally. Yeah, she's got some funny lines, but funny lines do not make a character good. Like, period. Just having some funny, snarky comments you can make don't make a character good. Otherwise, basically every character could be good, no matter how poorly written they are, if they just have funny lines. Yeah, MC, she doesn't sit right with me. I do not like her. And that's that. If you disagree, let me know, and tell me why. I'd love to hear your thoughts for why you like the Femc. And with that said, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to catch you all next time for another video. Ta-ta, for now. Oh, also, one thing. If you like these kind of different discussion type videos, be sure to like and tell me in the comments, so I'll do more of them. Hell, I might even revisit this very topic at some point in the future if I conceive more reasons to hate her, or if I change my opinion, if I ever do sit down and play her route in Portable. But anyway, for real this time, ta-ta.